All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're getting into section 9.6 where we're solving rational equations. These are easier ones. These are just getting rid of fractions, and this is just going to kind of ease us in to solving these bad boys. So let's go ahead and take care of it by clearing the fractions. So here I'm going to take this whole equation, each side, and multiply by the least common denominator. So 4 and 3 both go into 12. So multiply through on each side by 12. When you do that, this is what you end up with. 12 times 3 is 36. That's still a 4. 2 times 12 is 24. And that's over 3. So now 36 divided by 4 is 9. So 9t, not 90, but 9t is equal to 8. No more fractions, no more problems. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 9. I get t is equal to 8/9. So in every one of these problems, what we're doing is we're trying to figure out the least common denominator, clearing them out by multiplying through by that, simplifying, and then solving. All right, I'm going to take care of all the odds, I believe. Why not? All right, now, this is a tricky one here. What is the smallest number that 6 and 4 both go into? Not 24, it's actually 12. Again. So, when you multiply up top, you get negative 60 over 6. There's the x. 3 times 12 is 36. It's still over 4. So, we have negative 10x is equal to 9. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 10. And I get x is equal to negative 9/10. Okay. So that one's in the books. Now, okay. Still getting rid of the fractions. This is a little bit trickier. Oh, hello. Because of the fact that we are dealing with not just two fractions. We have two fractions and another term. Now, we're still going to do this exact same thing. So what do 5 and 2? What's the smallest number they both go into? 10. So we're going to multiply through by 10. Now, I'm going to go slowly. Take your time because you have to multiply everything through by 10. And that's 10 over 1 for the record. So 10 times 2y is 20y. Okay? There's still a minus sign. 10 times 3 is 30, and that's over 5. And then 10 times 1 is 10, and that's over 2. So I multiplied through everything by 10. Now this 20y is just going to hang out. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And now we can just solve this equation. No more fractions, no more problems. So we add 6 to both sides. So if 20y is equal to 11, divide both sides by 20, I get y is equal to 11 over 20. Now, this might be a good time to point out, I've shown a lot of work here. You're going to show a lot of work too. As long as you want credit, that's what you're going to do. Thank you very much. Moving forward, number 7, or should I do number 8? Yeah, number 8 has 4 terms. Let me go ahead and do number 8. Out of order, but whatever. What number do 4 and 2 both go into? Well, they both go into 4. So I'm going to multiply through everything by 4. So 4 times 1 is 4 over 4x. 4 times x is going to be 4x. You got to be careful. Multiply everything by that 4. Equal sign, then I have negative 12 because 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Plus, now 4 times 1 is 4 over 2x. Now, there will be some of you that can do some of these in your head and don't need the 4 over 2, and you already know that's 2x. Okay? That's fine. There's a 4x here, and some of you already know that 4 divided by 4 is 1, so you already had 1x. All right? Either way, as long as you got it, you're good. So this will be 5x, combining like terms on the left side, because that's the only side you can do that on. Now you're going to subtract 2x from each side. You get 3x equals negative 15. Then you divide both sides by 3. You get x equals negative 5. Beautiful stuff there. Beautiful stuff. All right. Next up, what do 3 and 2 both go into? Smallest number? That would be a 6. So we can call it 6 over 1 if you want. So this would be 6 over 3 when you multiply these two. Then it would be plus 12m. Then 6 times m is 6m. Then minus 6 times 3 is 18, and that's over 2. So what we have now, once we simplify the fractions, are 2 plus 12m, it's an m, and then equals 6m minus 9. So then Can't combine anything on both sides, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract 6m from each side. I have 2 plus 6m here, and that's equal to -9. Then I'm going to subtract 2 from each side. I get 6m is equal to -11. Now you have to divide both sides by 6, and so our answer, our solution, is going to be m is equal to -11 over 6. All right. So I'll skip that one, go to number 11. Now these are a little bit more interesting. I'm still going to go ahead. There's only one fraction. I'm going to multiply through by 5. Now watch what happens. This is going to stay because you can't touch that. All right? That's like just one big X. The 5 over here, you still get -15. The magic is happening right here. 5 times 2 is 10, and it's still over 5. Now, all we've done is we've changed this fraction and multiplied this side. This stayed the same. So we have 2 parentheses, x minus 2 is equal to -15 now. Now I'm going to distribute. So I have 2x minus 4 is equal to -15. And I'm going to take it step by step from there. Shouldn't be that bad. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Be careful here. Add your negatives and positives. I get -11. I'm going to divide that by 2. So x is equal to -11 over 2. And that's going to be that. Skipping 12. On to another example, number 13. Same thing here. The only denominator is 3. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. The right side's easy. That's just 15. Now 3 times 2 is 6. The 3 stays. And inside the parentheses, those remain the same as well. All right. So now that's going to be 2. So 2 parentheses. Oh, here I am working ahead. 3x plus 1. All right, now I'm going to distribute the 2. So I have 6x plus 2 is equal to 15. I'm going to subtract 2 from each side. And 6x is equal to 13. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 6. I get x is equal to 13/6. All right, I think I got one more in here that I can do. Yeah, here we go. Probably the last one I got. So I'm changing it back to blue. Why not? I'm going to go ahead. I have 5 and 3. They both go into 15. So I'm going to multiply everything by 15. So this will be 15 over 5m plus 30 over 3 minus 30. And then I'm multiplying these both by 15 over 1 as well. So this will be 15m and then minus 30 over 5. All right, lots of work there. Now we got to simplify. This will be 3m plus 10 minus 30 equals 15m minus 6. So I have 3m minus 20 is equal to 15m minus 6. I'm going to subtract 3m from each side. Why not? Do the smaller variable, right? So I get -20 is equal to 12m minus 6. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. When you do that, you end up with -14 is equal to 12m. Then you're going to divide both sides by by 12. So m is going to equal, and when you simplify, they're both divisible by 2, -7/6. All right, thank you very much. Finish the rest for your homework.